Hey guys, it's me. It's John. You have to forgive me for the last 2 weeks. I've been fighting colds and doing birthdays, and today actually is a little bit different. I will be getting back on the the learnings of chords, or learn chords, here shortly. But today I actually had a special request. Somebody, a friend of mine who already is playing guitar, knows a lot of chords already, and simply asked tips on doing chord changes, chord progression, how to get faster, how to get better at the change itself. And to be honest with you, like I said, I am not a professional, so I will do my best of how I do things. Okay, this is my tricks that I use, or just how I get to a point where I can move freely through the chord progression. Like what I was playing was similar to basically 3 a.m. Now the only way I can really show you or teach you this, for me, is to actually, when I learn a song, 3 a.m., it's pretty much easy. It's G, C, D, and so on. But the cool thing is, the way they use in these chords, it easily functions with each other. You can move back and forth. Like I was playing in the intro, when you're holding your G chord, if I can figure out where I'm at here, this is G. Here's your standard G, right? Well, this is G2, or whatever they call it, G sus something or other. Don't care. Well, normally a C looks like this. But there's more than one chord for each chord, right? There's more than one way to put it on the neck. Different fingering positions give you different chords. I don't know them all, and I will never claim I do. That's why I always promote the other website. You press on the little tabs and what chords you want. It'll tell you where to put your fingers, like I've already showed you. For me, the easiest way to do it is to find the chord that flows better with it. Like we have this one. This is your G, G2. Move down to the next set. There's also a C2. Look familiar? These two fingers, usually it's the first finger and these two strings. But this time, I'm using these two strings, and I'll switch back. Still holding these two strings, and now I'm holding the bottom two, just like the G. You take these fingers, lift them, put them back to the top two. There you got your G. That's your chord change. So, pretty much it's simple. You just got to remember the chords. There's only one way to remember the chords. Learn them. Remember them by practicing them all the time. That's the other trick. You gotta practice. Practice, practice, practice these chords. Going from A, like I've already showed, to E, back to A. Just keep doing it. Then go to C, to D. But you gotta remember the chords and where your fingers are supposed to go and all these other things. But for me, the only one real way to know it is one. Okay, there's two ways for me. Learn the chords, practice them constantly. It sounds crappy when you want to play all these chords. You're just going through each chord, but it comes to a point where it comes fluent. It comes normal. Learning other chords, like I showed you, this G, G2, sus, whatever, and you go down to the next set. That's a C. So it sounds, but you have the highs. See, and learning these other chords goes back to learning your chords and practicing them. Learning these other chords will help you move through it. Okay, been only playing for a little bit, so the only reason why I'm where I'm at today, and I'm not far at all, guaranteed I am way off, but that's because I've played for so long. It's time. It just takes time. You know, it's not a hard thing to do. You just got to put more effort and time into it. Another way to a good little tip on learning chord progression is just learning another song, and it's as simple as going to Ultimate Guitar Chords, whatever it is called .com, something or other. Just look up any band and look up the chords. Okay, pretty much. You look up. I just learned how to play a couple songs, and maybe I'll go over it with you with the tablature. I'll do a screen, I'll do that, and I show you how I do things to a certain point. I can't show you everything because I don't know what I do half the time. So let's get to the screen capture. Alright, here we go. I'm going to show you my little procedures of, you don't need to see that, it's just TV show stuff. Yeah, seeing how I live over here on this side of the world, I have to find other ways to see my favorite TV shows. Anyway, new window, let's go to Safari. If you haven't noticed, I love my Mac. So we look up, I was learning how to play Milo the other day. So I just looked up Milo. You don't... No, small keyboards. Don't like them. My old keyboard died on me finally. I had a big, huge ergonomic keyboard, and it died on me a couple weeks ago. Chords. And this keyboard just sucks because my hands are so big. It's a little Macintosh wireless. It's way too small for my hands. Both my hands make it disappear. So we have Milo You Don't Know. Here it is, ultimateguitar.com. This is where usually I get all my chords from. I've neglected my channel for the last couple weeks. Like I said, I've been sick, so I'm going to be going over it hopefully tonight. Since I have late shift all this week, and maybe I can put some work into the actual website or my actual channel, throwing up links and whatnot that need to be added in there so to help people find the different places to go that like I frequent or others have sent me to, or that I know others go to. So let's get this going here. Web's moving a little slow as I'm downloading stuff, so you have to excuse me. You see what's on my desktop, so I don't have to go and tell you what's on there. If you don't know Mac, then it's not that big of a deal. Now, my nose is plugged up because I'm still a little sick. So you're going to have to forgive me if I'm a little out of tune or tone by my my nose. This is what I do. Now this actual song requires a capo on the 4th fret. That's what this states right here. Okay? Now, it's just as simple. Let me see if I can... I keep forgetting the commands. I miss my keyboard. I can just do anything I wanted and I have a problem. Here we go. Alright. And this tells you exactly. This is what so I try to tell you guys, you really don't need me. What you just need to know is what like I showed you the strings. Basically, this is your bottom string on your tab. So that would be this first 0, which is an open chord. That is your top E. It's your second one down from the top, your third, and all the way and so forth. That is an A minor, which is simple. I've already shown you how to do that. Okay, I know I moved my mouse. It's very sensitive. So, you see that? That's basically all it's telling you to do. But you're on the 4th fret with a capo. That's all that's telling you. It's very simple. All these chords, it's just the same as if you remove this. Just easy. Alright. If you don't know who Milo is, I believe he's from the Netherlands, to be honest with you. Not quite sure. It's not that big of a deal. It's more about his music than where he's from, I think, personally. He's also did the one AO Technology that 50 Cent, I believe. I don't know who it was. Redid it, and it sounded like shit personally to me. But I love the acoustic versions of that song and this one. This song, I don't know if I've ever heard any other version of it other than a guitar version. So let's get this started. You have A, F, G, A, F, G, C, E. Very simple chord progression if you know the chords. This is how I learned the chord progressions. I had no idea. You know, I was like, and you go, what? Okay. You just listen to the chords. And then you go back to A, so. But I really wasn't sure on the. Here's the only other bad part. This is the only bad part that I see, which isn't really a bad part. If you're lazy, then yeah, okay. You see the song, it's transcribed for you. You see the tab, you see A, F, G. You're going, okay, what's the chord progression? What's the tempo? Is it a 4/4? I don't care about that crap. Like I said, I'm not a professional. You want to know this pattern, you want to know this drum pattern, you want to know the timing, listen to this song, right? So, let's listen to this song. If I go, I have it on my iPhone because I like to listen in my car. You don't know. Now you just listen to the song. Okay. Now, basically, just go back. So you go. Okay, that's the pattern. So you know it's dance, 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 dance. Okay. Now you gotta change the chords. So like, yeah, all right, hold on. There it is, and that's it. You just gotta figure out the progressions. Just hold it. Play that one chord. Then try to switch to the next one. And then, now that you got the pattern down, you know the chords, you can switch to them. You just gotta practice. Like I said, grab a song, chords that are easy for you to move your hands that you're used to already, that you know well. Like I know all these chords well, so it's just as simple for me to go. Sometimes everything seems awkward and large. Imagine a Wednesday evening march. Future passes the same time. That's what I have for you today. Any other requests, any other comments, please leave in the comment box. Become proactive. Get yourself a YouTube page or a YouTube channel. You don't even have to put any videos up. But it allows you to share, it allows you to comment, it allows you to even favorite and have it on your channel. You can subscribe. That's it. That's what I've got for you today. I should have another video out here in the next couple of days on the next set of chords. Maybe I'll do F and G. F and G. Anyway, fucking new guy. For those of you who know what that means. Anyway, so that's what I've got. Maybe I'll throw in a couple new chords in for this week. Any suggestions, please leave them where they belong, and I will get back to you next time. Take it easy.